What is your part in the EuroSkinGraft Project?
What we are doing in Nijmegen is to study the quality control to some extent, but also to look at what's happening in the different skin constructs after they are applied to a patient, to see what the influence of the cells and the different components is for the total regeneration process. So in the end, we would like to connect these things together. If we apply this, can we already predict what comes out in the end?
Radboud RUNMC is responsible for the analysis of skin samples. Which are specific problems you are confronted with?
When you're using samples from patients, they are generally really small. So we have to adapt our procedures to these very tiny skin samples. And that's really a challenge for our procedures.
Why is it so important to test the skin biopsies?
We are really interested in what's happening on a biological level. So what are the processes that are happening in that skin, so we can learn from that on a more basic level and maybe even improve the skin constructs or have a better understanding of what's really happening and take a next step to maybe even better constructs.
Tell us, what would have to happen in your work for you to say a dream has come true?
I would really like to help patients and see that what we are working on in the lab is really transferred to patients, so that we can make the big step to patients, and not only in clinical trials, but that it will happen on a regular basis. Because I would also like to understand what's happening there. And I think with this understanding, we can make leaps in research and make also translational processes for other tissues and for other diseases. So it's a twofold thing that I would like to know. So first, they should be enhancing the patient outcome, and secondly, I would like to understand how that would happen.